What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm team building around Shell Smash Blastoise for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. I think Shell Smash Blastoise fits on one of two team types, and those are Rain with Pelipper or Dual Screens with the Grimmsnarl plus Excadrill lead. The reason I'm going to go with Rain is because I really want to try this Rain abuser that is Metronome Mantine, which I've been told is really good. We can use it to sub on opposing Seismitoad, which is really frustrating for Rain to deal with, and then we can just use Metronome to start stacking boosts with our Hurricane. I'm pretty sure even if you miss, you still got the Hurricane boosts for Metronome, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Then of course I'll go Substitute and Roost on the set as well. I mean Surf and Roost on the set with a Modest Nature, so I guess that's our Seismitoad check, but I have to be careful when switching in because if I get caught by a Toxic, that's actually pretty bad, so just have to be mindful. And then obviously for the Pelipper right here, I'll go with the Drizzle and the Damp Rock with U-Turn, Scald, Hurricane, and I guess we'll go with... What am I missing? I feel like there's something obvious. I guess I'll just go with Roost. I think it gets Defog now, but... I mean, Defog could be useful for Mantine, but maybe the longevity is better. We'll see. If I find that Roost isn't doing much for me, I might make it Defog, just in case opposing Hazard stack is too big of an issue, but... Yeah, it feels weird running 3 Hazard Control Pokemon without Hazard Control on any of them, but I guess it's fine. Let's go ahead and run Fizdef, because I believe with Fizdef we can naturally take one hit from Conkeldurr, like the Facade plus Mach Punch if we need to pivot in, so ideally that'll work out for us. Of course I'll go with the minus attack nature, put the 4 in Spadef, and that looks great so far, but one thing that I'm noticing is we have 2 special attackers for the Swift Swim users, so I would love to add a physical attacker to the team. I also need my own hazards because that's really vital to wear down Pokemon for like late game Mantine, Surf / Hurricane, as well as put things in range of Hydro Pump or Ice Beam. Aura Sphere is really good to wear down Ferrothorn, but ideally I have another way to wear it down just in case I don't find the opportunity to Shell Smash, because even Blastoise without the Shell Smash up is really good under Rain, but that's one Pokemon that'll really give it a hard time, so... I think that I really don't want to add a 3rd special attacker, but like Focus Blast Seismitoad could be so strong just to fulfill that role. And then it would also be able to check Hydreigon, which, I mean, the team doesn't really struggle with Hydreigon. I have Ice Beam. I don't think U-Turn breaks a sub though, so that could be something that I have to keep in mind. I think I do go with the Seismitoad because if I can get Ferrothorn really low, that's so good for my other Rain abusers, so... Let's go ahead and run Life Orb. Now, this is a really risky strategy, obviously, but it does provide me with a Stealth Rocker too, so... Actually, one other thing I want to check. Dreadnought, do you get Stealth Rocks? Dreadnought gets Stealth Rocks too. And I could run Superpower, but the problem is a lot of Pharaohs are in Fizdef. I don't know which is better. Like, I could go with the Superpower Dreadnought, but... I'm gonna fail to pick up the KO with both of them. I guess Toad's speed tier is better, right? 74. Okay, they're both 74. This would provide me with the physical attacker, but I really think like Superpower is not going to hurt Ferrothorn at all from Dreadma. I know that for a fact. It's going to do like 50%, whereas this is going to do like 80 plus. So as much as it sucks, I think I'm going to go with 3 special attackers and maybe add like a Bardscudo, Dracovish, or even Dreadnought as well later, but we'll figure that out. I'll go with Rocks, Earth Power, and then Hydro Pump Focus Blast. Not Hydro Cannon. Hydro Pump Focus Blast. Of course, I'll go with the Modest Nature right now. And then finally, we will go ahead and put 4 in Spadef and move on. So, we have 2 Life Orb Pokemon, which is interesting. If I were to add Barraskewda, I would go Life Orb because I really hate being locked into Liquidation when... Like, if you get the prediction wrong and they bring in Toad or Pharaoh, you're like in such a bad spot with Rain. I think, like, even if they pivot Pharaoh, getting the close combat off after could be really valuable for my Blastoise and my Mantine, so... I think I'll just go with Barraskewda without really thinking about it too much. I mean, the other option is Dreadnought, like I mentioned, but the thing with Dreadnought is, it doesn't outspeed Scarf Dragapult or Scarf Zera, and if I ran into one of those two, I would basically lose the game because those would outspeed all of my Rain abusers now. That's only if the Zera has a Grass Knot, because if not, Toad could naturally take 1. Actually, it could take 2, because that wouldn't be Life Orb boosted, so that's really good. I think what I do right here is go Barraskewda for that reason. Like, I really need the speed tier. I don't think it's worth risking just losing games to Scarfzera, or just any Scarfer that can outspeed my Rain abusers under Rain. I will go Adamant because I don't think there's anything that I need to speed creep with Barraskewda when Rain is not up. Let me just double check, like, does Cinderace outspeed me? I don't think I'll make the change either way. 337 up to 370, and we are 371. So I guess the one thing I could be scared of is a Weavile, but I don't think I am. Like, ideally I get this another Rain anyway. I think the power is going to be a lot better. Liquidation, Crunch, Close Combat. Psychic Fangs is really good. I sort of geared the team in a way where everything opens up the door for Blastoise. They can all abuse Toxapex. Like, Mantine can sub on it, then just spam Hurricane. Seismitoad has Earth Power, and now this has Psychic Fangs, so we shouldn't really struggle against Toxapex if we do happen to run into it. I have one team slot left. What do I want to use it for? Generally, I go Ferrothorn for the spikes as well as just the pivot, but I kind of just want to run 6 water types if I'm being honest. That could be really fun. Never tried it before. The options would be Dracovish or like Cloister Rain. I don't think that's very smart. Keldeo could be fun. I think I just go Ferrothorn. Like, I don't want to... As fun as 6 water types would be, Ferrothorn is definitely better. Getting up spikes, providing me with an actual pivot into electric type moves that doesn't risk Seismitoad just dying or getting knocked off. Yeah, I need Ferro for Zera too. I don't want to just lose to like random Pokemon like Dragapult and Zera because I don't have a good pivot into them under Rain. So let's go ahead and run Fizzda Ferrothorn with 4 in defense. Like, if I put a Keldeo on the team and Dragapult Dragon Danced once, I'm pretty sure it would be over because I would have to sack this, get in Barraskewda, they just wait for the Rain to go down and it's over. So let's go ahead and run Ferro. With the leftovers, Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, and Spikes. And I believe that will be the team, right? Looks good. Let me just make sure that I have the correct abilities. It looks like I do. So I have a game right here. We immediately see screens. I think this matchup favors my opponent just because of the Ditto, but I might be able to manage it using my Blastoise before Shell Smash by just trying to break through with Ice Beam and my Hydro Pump under Rain. What I can do right here is lead Pelipper, I think. Yeah, against Togekiss, that's fine. I'll pivot to my Ferrothorn right now, as I can take the Air Slash. Not super well, that actually did quite a bit. And I don't have a Flying Resist. Okay, there's Substitute, which is scary, but if I break through, I should be... Like, just break through once. Okay, that's okay. All I have to do is spam Gyro Ball to ensure they don't sub on me. Would have been great to get the kill, but obviously I can't really expect that, right? They go for Flamethrower to knock me out. Good play. What I'll do right now is go out into my Barraskewda, and with the Spike Up, Barraskewda does so well. Let's go right for the Life Orb Liquidation and try to knock this out. There we go, Togekiss is gone. And I also broke Drill Sash by doing this, so I'm assuming they go Grimmsnarl here. I don't think Komodo... Well, it probably takes the Psychic Fangs, but I don't think it wants to. Yeah, I figured this was the better play. And I can just hit this up too with the Liquidation. I'm taking a lot of Life Orb recoil, but I think getting rid of the Screen Setter is better for me. Yeah, so we put that really low. And then obviously a Liquidation again to knock it out. They might go out into the Komodo now, which obviously I'll just attack. Is Psychic Fangs the one that breaks screens? Yeah, it does. So I do a lot there as they try to Clanger, so that's a dead Pokemon too, and that should be it. I think they forgot that that would break screens. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure based off that damage, it also ignores the screens with the damage output. This might be a bulk upset, but that cannot win. Yeah, it is a bulk up. I'll go right for the U-turn as they Brave Bird. And as much as I want Blastoise to come out this game, I don't think that's happening. Let's just Hydro Pump here to pick that off. Oh, they actually lived it. I guess I'll try to hit another one. They sack off the Drill. Gets in Ditto. I mean, all I have to do is attack this, and then I should be able to win. So they knock me out with the Hydro Pump, that's fine. I can go immediately into my Mantine. Hit this up with the Surf. I can't get Reverse Swept by Mantine. Yeah, there's no way. So they're gonna do that. Then all I have to do right here is Hurricane. They have to win the tie. Well, obviously it's not a tie. But yeah, now it's over. And I did just hit the Hurricane out. But Barraskewda would have had it, obviously. So Quick game, I'll be right back. Okay, now we have Rain versus Rain, which definitely, I think, favors my opponent here just because they have the Dracovish, and that's really spammable against my team, but I might be able to manage it. I don't want to lead Pelipper and give Dracovish the freest fishish round of its life. So instead, what I'll do is I'll lead... Who actually has a good lead situation for me here? I don't think many Pokemon do, but... Like, Spikes plus Blastoise could honestly just win this game. I'll go Pharaoh, yeah. As they end up leading off with the Mantine. Let's get up a Spike. They might pivot immediately into their own Pharaoh. Like, that wouldn't be surprising at all. And then what I can try to do is get in, like, Mantine. Yeah, they go out into their own Pharaoh. This is going to be a tough game. Like, I don't know what I can do right here, but I will try to get in Mantine on their Spike. Yeah, understandable. I mean, I don't know if they have Power Rip or not, but I don't think it's even worth trying to sub. Well, they could Leech Seed. Let's just do it. They go for Spikes again. Okay, Mantine, I need you to start hitting these Hurricanes with your Metronome. Because any damage on Pharaoh is so valuable. Like, it's insane how good that would be. But it is 70%, so we'll see. Like, if I can get this in range of my Aura Sphere from Blastoise, I can win this game pretty easily. Because, like, +2 Blastoise would destroy their team after I get Rocks up with my Toad. Yeah, but I'm not going to hit. They go right for the knockoff. That's really annoying. Like, I'll go for Hurricane here as they Power Whip. Okay, if I can hit this one, it's 2 out of 3. Come on. Come on, Mantine. Don't let me down. Just hit this and do like 40+% and I'll be happy. Like, I'm pretty sure that was still Metronome boosted because I clicked twice, but... Like, this one's going to do so much if I hit. That would be so strong. And I couldn't, yeah. Going 2 for 3 definitely sucks considering they hit 2 Power Ups in a row, but obviously it's part of the game. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I'll go Seismitoad here and Focus Blast. If I miss this and they Power Up, it's over. They shouldn't risk it, but maybe they will. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose because I can't hit any attacks. Like, we'll try this too. I don't know why they're actually risking this Pokemon, by the way. Like, this is probably their best win condition, so I knock it out there. They have no care for that Pokemon, I don't get it. But like, Dracovish comes in. I don't know what this wants to do, but I'll just hit it as hard as I can. Turns out it's Choice Scarf. So we'll do this now and go right for Leech Seed. Pelipper, that's fine. Like the Spike play right now as they're trying to get a Scald Burn. I mean, there's only one win condition for me, and that's, as much as it hurts to say, that's just Blastoise trying to win, like, mindlessly. But yeah, I'll go for Power Up here. They finally get their burn. Good for them, I guess. I'll actually Leech Seed here, because actually there's no point. So they did take quite a few Scalds to get a burn, but... Yeah, Toad not getting that hit off was huge. Like, I don't know if it killed or not, that's the thing. If it didn't kill, maybe it didn't matter, but... Like, I'm pretty sure they're Fizz Def despite their item. I mean, despite the fact that they died to close combat. I don't think you're gonna stall me out, dude. Yeah, they pivot in Mantine. We'll make the Pelipper play right now. And then maybe I can dodge their Hurricanes and set up and win the game. That's really all I can try. Like, there's literally no other way I can win. I don't even think +4 Blastoise outspeeds Barraskewda, right? I think I need to +6. Oh, I have the wrong team imported here. That's a Draft League team. I'll fix that after. Hurricane. Okay, well, let's try it. Can I win off Hurricane misses? I couldn't hit mine. Can they hit theirs? I mean, what this should do is go hard, Pelipper. Okay, they're just going for Surf. Interesting. I think what I can do here is knock this out. Take Life Orb. Pelipper. Can my Ferrothorn solo? I mean, obviously I'll knock that out. They're gonna go Barraskewda. I think my Ferrothorn can't solo because of the Dracovish plus close combat. Like, they should have close combat, right? Yeah, there's the Barraskewda. There's not really much of a point to switching this out because both of these should be offensive, so... Yeah, they have CC, so that should just be game. I mean, I'll power up, but CC plus Fisher has it, unfortunately. Yeah, there's that. They're gonna do it with the Toad. Okay, GG, dude. I'll get another game. So I've got another game right here. Tough rain matchup right there. I definitely think he had the upper hand, but I could have played better too. Let's go ahead and U-turn out. I'm assuming this is the Stealth Rocker, right? We'll make this play and try to get up our own hazards right now. As they strength sap me, that doesn't really matter. I can Hydro Pump here, do a nice 66, and Earth Power after should kill it. I mean, that was Hydro Pump under rain, and this is Earth Power without rain, but I am Modest Life Orb. Yeah, so I'm able to knock that out. They're so weak to my rain team. Like, it's honestly sad how weak they are to this. If I hit red here, I think it's over. They opt to protect. I don't think it's going to help them a ton. Okay, maybe I should just keep this around at this point and go Pharaoh here. And what we'll do right now is go right for the Leech Seed. Yeah, because I know this is coming in. I just want to get in my Pelipper after. I'm assuming they might go for U-turn. Yeah, that's a good play. Out comes the Clef. Make the Pharaoh play again on the Wish. Go right for Leech Seed. Oh, they tell... Okay. Not even gonna question that. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to get in like another Rain Abuser like Barraskewda if I'm being honest, but... I think right here, I'll just sack off my Toad. Power Ball. I mean, I can try to Hydro Pump and kill something. If I do hit 2 Hydro Pumps into Clef, I should kill it, but... I mean, obviously... Okay, they have Sucker Punch. So we'll bring this in now and just start clicking Liquidation. This should be a pretty easy W with the combination of Blastoise and Mantine at the end. So that's obviously going to get 2-hit KO'd. I wonder if they have more priority. Like, they probably have... So we know this is Sucker Punch, but it's not going to kill me. Yeah, so that's dead. Now I'm probably dead to Dugtrio. Or Conkeldurr. I think the play is to go out into Pelipper and keep this as death fodder. Yeah, and I can even Hurricane right here, and it should do a decent amount if I'm faster, which obviously I'm not. But now I can start getting Metronome boosted Hurricanes going, which is like super important. Yeah, look at how much that's doing. And I can just spam it right now. They got the drop though, that's actually really annoying. Because now my Metronome isn't really doing much for me. I mean, obviously it'll make my attack pretty strong, but yeah, that should be over now because... Like, they're making my attack even stronger, which makes no sense at all. So I kill one of these, and then I can beat the other no matter what. So this dies. And then Conkeldurr cannot win. Like, sure they can... Actually, my best play is just to sack this off. Then I believe it is Blastoise and Hydro immediately, right? It might be Blastoise, sack off Barraskewda for the damage. No, I think I'll just Hydro and knock it out. Yeah, Conkeldurr spit off is horrible. I didn't want to risk it, but I'll be right back. So I've got another game right here. My opponent does have a Seismitoad, so gotta wear that down. Let's go ahead and lead off with my Pelipper. I mean, if they lead Rotom, I can always pivot to like Toad, but... Like, I'm special, so I don't even care about Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, let's just lead Pelipper. I guess, like, the worst case scenario lead would be something like... Aegislash, maybe? No, even that wouldn't be too bad. Like, I have no Ghost Resist, but I could take the hit and U-turn. I'll get in Toad here on the Will-O-Wisp, and... Like, they should go Hatterene. I'm gonna go for the 2-hit KO into Hatterene. I don't think they're going Toad. They really just risk damage on Toad. Okay, well, I'll Earth Power it down now. That did so much. Yikes. And I'm just clicking that again right now. Mandibuzz, okay. So, let's be a bit careful with Toad. I still want to keep it at this amount of health. Although Rocks are something I can try. They did go back to Hatterene. I'm getting red. Okay, well, let's take the damage here. I still don't know why they gave me the hit on that. Like, that was really not worth it for them. I'll Hydro here. They're not staying in. Yeah, so I'm able to knock out Hatterene, but I did get a lot of plays wrong. It's whatever, though. Like, I still think I'm in a fine spot just due to how good my rain matches up against them. I think I could afford to play a bit aggressively there. So we'll go out into this and just sack it. Like, I don't really care about this Pokemon. Then what I'll do is... I could just go Blastoise and win, perhaps? But... Like, they could be Scarf Weavile, and I think I have to Scout. We'll make the Mantine play right here. And I think what I'll do is go right for sub as they Volt Switch. I could have just surfed it, obviously, but... Okay, out comes Mandibuzz. I'll Hurricane this down, because I can. I get the confusion, which is nice. And Metronome is sort of stacking right now, so that's pretty good too. Toad comes in. Are you going to give me the hit into this? Like, I don't think you are, right? You're dead if you stay in. Really? Interesting. So I can click water moves now. Is this Scarf? No, it's Banded. Okay, I think that's Banded at least. I don't think it could live any other way. We'll make the Barraskewda play and go right for Liquidation. I have damage on everybody. That's gonna die. Out comes this. We'll make the Pelipper on the Shadow Ball. And then I think in order to guarantee the win, I just go Blastoise and attack. Yeah, Blastoise and attack for the game. As long as I hit Hydro Pump, I win. Yep, and I did, so that should just be it with Barraskewda on the back. Let's go ahead and try to Aura Sphere. Oh, Banded knockoff hurts, but because it's Banded, I can Liquidation twice and wrap it up here, so that's going to be my game. I think, despite the fact that I got a lot of plays wrong because of my overly aggressive options early game, it was still fine. Like, I can Liquidation and knock that out, and I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. We see another Seismitoad, which is very interesting. I think that Mantine looks really good. Blastoise can win, but they have the Ditto, which makes it really tough. Ditto is actually a really annoying Pokemon for my team. I'll lead Pelipper, and what I'll do is go hard Pharaoh. I don't think I can risk anybody else, and I really don't want to take like a Life Orb Thunderbolt here randomly, as they just go right for Moonblast. I'm assuming they have Flamethrower. That would make a lot of sense. So we'll make the Toad play. Yep, as I'm able to keep my Ferrothorn healthy. And I'll just take the turn to get up rocks, I think. I don't want them pivoting to like Toad, and I also don't want to just lose the turn going for Hydro Pump. If they go Hydreigon, that's fine. They end up pivoting in Corviknight. I'll try to Hydro Pump this. If I miss, that'll be horrible because it'll get the U-turn for free. I did hit. They tried to sub. Yikes. I feel kind of bad. So do I go for 80% or do I try to go for the 70% into Toad? Definitely just Hydro Pump. I mean, I can still Earth Power this after. So it's not like the end of the world, but obviously I could have been a bit more aggressive there and just gone for Focus Blast. They click Rocks, which doesn't really give them too much. Watch this play. There's no way you sack this against my Rain team. I guess you do, but I got the crit. I'm pretty sure, aren't they the same power, right? Earth Power is 80 and goes up to 120. It might be 90. Oh, it is 90. Okay, so the crit did matter. Out comes the Ditto. I don't know what they want to click, but I'll just scout it by going for Earth Power. This guy cannot hit his moves. Well, he can't hit that, but I also crit the Toad. So that's kind of lame. I mean, obviously, because I know what he's clicking now, we'll make the Pharaoh play. And I can probably just click Gyre Ball. Goes right for the knockoff, that is alright. Let's go ahead and get up a Spike here, maybe on Roost. Just to force them to defog mainly. Because they actually defog right there. I'll get a Leech Seed going now then, and then spam Spikes. Like, that's probably worth it. And then here I can just take the turn to get up Rain. I don't really care if they recover this. Like, I have the Toad gone, which is like one of the main things I needed for Blastoise. So here I can go right for the U-turn. It should be a slow U-turn, so no problem there. And then, like, I'm pretty sure Barraskewda plus my Ferrothorn can do this for me. Out comes Clef. Clef doesn't appreciate Barraskewda, but I think I want to be a bit smarter here and break through it using Blastoise first. Do I just Shell Smash? Like, I kind of want to. I will. I died to Thunderbolt in 1. Okay, well that wasn't smart. It's alright though, I can still go Mantine and just kind of surf this for damage and then try to get in Toad after to revenge, but I wanted to see whether they actually had it or not, so they knocked me out there. But now I can finally do the thing with Barraskewda that I was talking about, aka messing up their team. So we knocked that out. They're gonna go Ditto. They go Hydreigon. Why? I don't understand. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. My opponent does have Hatterene. Maybe I should be a bit more mindful of it this time. They also have Keldeo, which is really bad for me, but Pelipper is obviously a good lead right here. I love anything this wants to do besides Thunder Punch, but I think Pharaoh is still the better play because they might have it, yeah. And then what I'll do is go right for the Gyro Ball. No, dude, what are you trying to do there? Were you hoping I Leech Seeded you? Like, no. I could try it now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go right for Power Whip and knock it out. And let's see who they respond with now. Komodo. Komodo would make sense. It couldn't win, like, from this position at all. I hate Hatterene. Like, Hatterene makes the mind games with hazards so tough. Is this a Belly Drum? I mean, I can't lose to it even if it is, so let's just go for Leech Seed. They get up their Stealth Rocks. They might go Hatterene now, and I can't risk a Spike going on my side. Yeah, I'll just Power Whip. Into Cinderace, that's actually pretty okay. And then... I've been kind of just sitting here with Pharaoh. I feel like they're just going to Pirate Ball to try to get rid of it. Nobody really wants to take that necessarily, but I'll go Blastoise. Ah, they clicked U-turn. So are you Specs? Keldeo. Because if you are, I die. If you are not, I could live here. Let's find out if they are. Okay, they are. Good to know. So Mantine has a lot of fun right now, just clicking Hurricane. I know I only have one rain turn, but... like, I can still utilize it right now and then go Pelipper the next turn. Nuzzle shouldn't kill me if they have it. And I think Psychic might kill, but then Barraskewda can come in. Okay, Psychic hurts. I have to admit that. We'll just go right for Roost on the off chance they want to hit themselves. Okay, so I'm able to recover up. I'm just going to U-turn here and try to get momentum again. Yeah, that's really my best option. And they might bring out the Keldeo, and this allows me to get in this, and they don't have Psychic Resist besides Hatterene, which I don't think they want to risk here. So let's go right for the Psychic Fangs. How do I want to try to deal with the Golisopod? I still have my Pharaoh, which is like really valuable. I'll liquidate this turn, obviously. Komodo. Click Psychic Fangs. Like, sure, you can dance around it, dude, but you're weakening your entire team here, which isn't good for you at all. And I have no reason to... that didn't kill. I really thought it would, huh? That's really bad. I need Mantine to just come through. That's really all I can hope for. Mantine can do it. I believe in Mantine. I'm going to take the turn to get up rocks, even though it's going to result in a lot of damage, because I need to ensure Hatterene dies to Hurricane. That's my only chance of winning this. And then I think it literally comes down to how much I take from Golisopod. First impression. No, because I can switch Mantine out and force that thing out with Iron Barbs, right? So Pelipper is still alive. They go Golisopod here. Oh, it's Boots. Okay. That might actually be better, because I think Boots wouldn't kill my Mantine, whereas Bandit might have. So there's the first impression. We'll go Pelipper. And I'll take the turn to Roost. They're able to knock me out, and then... if Mantine can OHKO this, I think I win. Does it though, or do I go for the damage using Pharaoh first? Because if I need the Metronome, I still didn't import my team. I guess we'll just put in like an offensive Mantine manually. Oh, you mixed wall. Like a max modest Hurricane right here. It might do enough. Golisopod. I need this to kill. Hurricane. Okay. If they're that investment, I probably don't kill, but if I take away the HP, I would always kill. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I win the game right here if I go out into it and kill. They could have Sucker Punch. Actually, if their first impression plus Sucker Punch, I think I lose no matter what. Whatever, let's do it. Let's go for Hurricane right now. Come on, Mantine, kill this. There we go. And now I don't die to Sucker Punch, and this is gonna die to Hurricane. Yeah, I think I have this with Mantine. No Flying Resist, really bad build, but... yeah, Mantine came through. I mean, I say that, but like, Flying types aren't exactly prevalent right now. And they did have Sucker Punch, so I think they threw. They should have tried to switch that out and go for first impression now. I could have tried to Roost on that, that's the thing. We know this is Specs and it will die to Hurricane. It is Specs, right? There's no way Scarf kills my Blastoise from 64, yeah. So that's going to be that, and I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. We have Weather Wars with Sand now. I'm going to lead Pelipper, even though Gengar could be a pretty problematic lead, because I have no Ghost Resist, but they end up leading T-Tar. We'll make the Ferrothorn play right now. On the Stone Edge miss, that's obviously good with me. I'll go right for the Spike. Surprised you would just risk damage on this, but I'll get in Toad now. They could get in their Pharaoh here. They end up getting a Rotom Wash, which is actually... That's alright. Like, obviously they can Hydro me because I'm not Water Absorb. But I'll just go for Rocks. I think Rocks are better. Dude, if I hit this Focus Blast into you, you're gonna lose. Like, why would you risk your Pharaoh? And I did hit. That's so much, too. I can just Earth Power now. Rotom Wash comes in. Yeah, that thing being so low is so valuable. And I'll try to Focus Blast again. I hit again. Yikes. That's really lucky. Hydro Pump obviously killed me, though, because I am not a very bulky Pokemon when I don't have the defense investment or HP investment. I'll go for Power Whip. As they go for Pain Split, I'm like confused as to what this guy's game plan is. Okay, you are not Pain Splitting on this. Actually, I feel like there's no way around it. Let's just Leech Seed. Yeah, try to keep it as low as possible, basically. And then I'll Spike up here on the Pharaoh. I'll bring in Pelipper. Like, they go for Spike rather than Leech Seed. Hurricane should kill this. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed. Because now T-Tar comes in. I'm going to sack off my Pharaoh to the Stone Edge attempt. Get up my last hazard here. Okay, Earthquake just killed me. I didn't think they would actually just have a way to straight up kill, but they did. I can bring in Barraskewda though, and this is where things can actually start to happen. Because I'm going to close combat first. I don't think you would go hard Gengar, yeah. If anything, you sack the Rotom first. Then bring in Drill. I sack off Pelipper. I don't think this can win on its own. Maybe if it has a Rock Slide, but Blastoise should live one. They might spin though, that's what I'm scared of. I'm gonna predict the spin. Do I even live if they go for Rapid Spin? Like, that's the thing. Barraskewda. Excadrill. Okay, I would live it. That's not Adamant. That's also without Life Orb. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pelipper. Oh, but they're Balloon. Okay, but they go for Rock Slide, which is fine. I'll sack this here. I guess they didn't have Spin? I don't know why you wouldn't click it there if you had it, but I'll bring in my Mantine right now. Go right for a Surf. And then I think if I can knock out the T-Tar with 2 Surfs, which I easily will, they're going to bring back the Drill, right? Knock me out. I go Blastoise. Blastoise should live the hit. And then Barraskewda should clean with the hazards up. That's what I'm going to go for. Oh, that's faster, huh? Didn't really acknowledge that at all. Okay, well, it shouldn't make a difference. I can still bring... Should I try to Shell Smash? No, because I don't have Aqua Jet, so there's no point. Let's kill the... Oh, and I think that Sand plus Life Orb just put me in range of the Drill, probably. Yeah. And they could also just go Gengar here if they want, or Necrozma. This is an L2. I thought Hazards plus Rain would just be enough, but... I mean, I guess them winning the Weather War was more valuable than I thought. I need to crit right here, or do I go for the Freeze? Let's go for the Freeze. No Freeze for me. Hydro Pump shouldn't have killed right there. You know what's funny? If I had Aqua Jet, could I have brought this back? Depends on how bulky their Gengar is. But yeah, unless they're a horrible nature here, which they aren't, I'm going to lose, so... That's that, and yeah, I'll be right back. So what's funny right there is, I think had I Hydro Pumped the Necrozma, and they died to their own Life Orb, I might have had the game with Barraskewda if they were not Choice Scarf Gengar, but obviously we will probably never know right now. It is what it is though, this guy has a Surfetched, and First Impression is scary. He leads off with it, which isn't super threatening, but I don't really want to take a knockoff. I'll make the aggressive Pharaoh play. I don't really need it for much here, like, and I could try to get up a Spike if I get this play right. Yeah, they want the Damper on. It's super obvious. Of course, I run into the Life Orb Surfetched, so now they can close combat after. Okay, we'll make another... No, that play isn't worth it. I don't think I risk Mantine. Yeah, I sack this off. Then get in Mantine. That's always better. Because with this position, what I can do is go right for... Hurricane. Yeah, I mean, Hurricane plus Surf should kill Zera. If it's Scarf Zera, I think they're just going to have this no matter what. Scarf Zera is so strong because they can revenge all of my rain abusers. But, like, I still think Pharaoh was the good initial pivot. They're actually giving me Toad. I could sub on this, I think. Yeah, I don't want to get toxic right now. Let's just go for sub. And then let's Hurricane it down. Yeah, Skull doesn't break. I can Hurricane there and knock it out. That's so good. Look at their rain switchings now. Look, there's none. I'll Hurricane here because it should 2-hit KO due to... Or just OHKO due to Metronome. Metronome is broken, apparently. What's that, the third hit? Yeah, that was only 3. So they opt to break that, but now it's over. Like, they can go Lucha here and hope I miss, I guess. That's the 1-win con. Guess that's what they're trying, and I didn't, so, you know, there you go. Yeah, dude. Zera, I can go Pelipper, sack that off, then get in Seismitoad. I mean, if they're Balloon, it shouldn't matter at all. So I killed that. They're not Balloon, I can Earth Power there and knock that out as well. So GG, I will be right back. Okay, once again, no water resist, so let's go ahead and try to win. I'll make the Pharaoh play because any damage on this, even if they close combat into me, is good. So let's do that. They try to Grass Knot into Toad. Okay. It's kind of funny. Out comes Conk. It's not even the set with... what's the item called? Flame Orb. It is probably an Assault Vest set. I don't need this. I'll go for Leech Seed. This guy's so desperate to catch one of my rain abusers, but I'm not going to throw out one of them. Yeah, I'll just power up here. Like, Drain Punch me all you want, dude. He ends up withdrawing to Corviknight. I will get in Mantine on this. On the Defog, yeah, because now I can just start clicking Surf, and Metronome Surf is not going to be a fun time for his team. Is there a Scarf? I have to scout for that. I think it's Scarf, so that's good information, but it makes this game a bit harder. Okay, it's not Scarf. Tries to catch my Pelipper. He's so desperate to catch something that's gonna win, but I'm not gonna do that, dude. Just knock me out. Okay, I'll pivot Pelipper now. On that. Should I go for the Blastoise? That could be fun. Defog? Do I just go for that? Like, that could actually be really fun. We know they're not Scarf Zera. Let's try it. I don't think I'm gonna get another opportunity, so... There's that. Who's coming in? Show me. Conkeldurr dies. Like, I don't care how Assault Vest you are. Clef could live if it's unaware, but if it's unaware... Could be, like, unaware... Okay, this dies as long as I hit Blastoise. This is your video. There we go. So Life Orb kills that, and everybody else dies. I just gotta hit my moves. Like, even through unaware, I should be doing a ton to this. Is this Sash? Well, I guess we're not finding out. Blastoise, come on. This was your video. Okay, well, I'll Barascuda this guy now. Corviknight's gonna get 2-hit KO'd. Like, this is still a free win, but it is a bit annoying. Let's knock that out. Especially if it was Sash. If it was Sash, I could lose, but... Maybe I should have gone for, like, Ice Beam. +2 Ice Beam might have honestly just killed it, but they run, so I'll be right back. I beat this guy earlier. We'll see how long the game lasts this time. I think I lucked him last time. Wasn't he the guy with the Ditto? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'll lead off with my Pelipper. Terrakion is really problematic because they can obviously close combat immediately, and that's no good. I'll attempt the Pharaoh. Good close combat. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like, there's no reason not to close combat there, to be honest. And what I'll do right now is get in my Mantine and start to throw off some of my own attacks. Let's start off with the Hurricane. That is AV. Okay, if that's AV, I need damage on it, I think. I can't switch out here. Good pivot, but I can still... Actually, I could sub on this. Let's do that. If there's Scarf, T-Bolt, Dragapult, good job, but I don't think they are. So they're just ignoring me. Dude, I'm a Mantine behind a sub with Metronome. I don't think you should be ignoring this. I mean, I'm just gonna miss after the rain goes down and that's gonna be it, but... Yeah, okay, that was a crit. I'm still stacking my metronome boosts right now. This set is so fun. I love this. Yep, 40. Now it's gonna do like, what, like 45, 46? Something like that. 45. Okay, that's actually really scary. I need to hit more of these. Okay, there's another one. 50. Am I at max right now? I think I'm at max, so I might need to confuse it. Yeah, there's the miss. I should still have my metronome boosts intact, though. Okay, that's really annoying. Like, Mandibuzz getting out of there at full health is actually really bad. Zera comes in. I'll attempt to hit the plus, like the Hurricane with the boosts onto this. I'm pretty sure misses don't reset your Hurricane counter. Yeah, there's no way it does when I'm doing 61 to Toad right there. So AV Zera, huh? What do I want to do? I'll give them this, as they go right for the knockoff. Yeah, that is for sure AV. There's no way it's taking 19. I get in a knockoff there. Do you have Grass Knot? I don't think they do. I think they're close combat, yeah. That's the set they are, so... Now what I can do is... I'm actually going to sack my Pelipper, as they knock off my Damp Rock, and then what I'll do here is actually keep my Pelipper now and sack off the Mantine. Risky maneuver, but I think I needed to try to get the rain back up to make anything happen here. My Barraskewda can win right now. I just have to force damage on Primarina and it should be over. But it's really annoying that that Mandibuzz isn't... I should have served it, to be fair, but... It's fine. Let's go to this here. Go right for the Shell Smash. Goes right for Foul Play. I'm just going to Ice Beam. I'm not risking anything. If I damage this, that's important for Barraskewda, so let's just go for that. Almost knocks it out. We'll bring this in now. Go right for the... Not Psychic Fangs. Liquidation's fine. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Obviously, their only play is Primarina. Like, that's really all you can do here. So I have a few options here. I can go Pelipper, but I will lose if I go Pelipper, so... I think the play is to attack, then go for Toad. No, Toad can't win. Well, actually, I don't have Life Orb anymore, so it can, but I need luck. I could also just crit this here. I think this is stronger. It does a lot. Yeah, but I gotta crit. Unless they, like, if they could have Aqua Jet for all I know. But if I crit Dragapult, I win. If I don't, then I lose. Okay, so they don't have it. I gotta crit this Dragapult and hope it's not Scarf. Okay, this probably has Quick Attack. Yeah, they have the Banded Quick Attack. GG, dude. I think we will end things off right there because I think that's 6-3. I don't really want to go on tilt after a pretty successful live. I don't think it went as well as I thought it would, but I mean, 6-3 isn't bad, right? So I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.